Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. Oh shoot, I forgot to light my candle. Aren't these cool? Aren't these matches super cool? I love them. They're so long. Check them out. Boop. Okay. Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. So today we're gonna add some more. I think we're gonna finish. I've moved some things around. I'm sorry, today is like my Monday. It's actually Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of January. So today's actually my Monday because I watch my granddaughter on Monday and Tuesday. So then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are my main work days. And then I try not to work too much, but I end up working Saturday and Sunday as well. But anyway, so today's kind of my Monday and I'm a little discombobulated. So you have to forgive me. I've moved some things around. I have done a little bit of matting. I've changed my plans for the back part of our fins. We did the front part. We did all of this amazing stuff on the front. And then I had some stuff planned for the back. But since we did so much cool stuff on the front, I'm not going to do the stuff I planned for the back. I'm just switching it up a little bit. And okay, I'm just going to show you because I'm just rambling at this point. I've marked them with little pieces of post-it note. I'm going to be switching this up. Actually, let me show you what I did. I'll show you the back fin, what I switched up, because I haven't switched it up on this fin yet. But let me first start with saying I did mat the back of each one of these fins with the pattern paper. I don't know how well you can see that. My monitor is just, I've changed something and I can't see in it now. But that's the pattern paper. I used one sheet of the pattern paper and this is the C-size. So I used the mat for the C-size album from the Basically Amazing. So that mat would have been page, whoops. That mat would have been 56C. So I actually traced 56C onto the pattern paper and matted both this page and the back fin. Let me show you the paper collection. This is the paper collection I'm using, just in case you are just now joining us. This is the Prima With Love paper collection by Frank Garcia. And I have a whole playlist beginning to end. I'll link it up here and down below in the description box if you want to follow along step by step in making of this album. It's a really cute wraparound album. That's how far we've gotten. I mean, that's a lot. It's, you know, it's getting full. So I had to pare back the back side of these page setups. So anyway, so I did mat both of the back sides of these pages of the fins. I didn't change anything here. I did change some things here. These are temporarily added here. These are 3x4 photo mats. These are from the add-on photo mats. They're Basically Amazing. And they're printed onto 24-pound paper. And they're temporarily stuck here because I'm not sure if I may want to add something in the middle. I haven't decided yet. I did change the insert that was here. And I'll show you in just a second where I put it. And I did add a label temporarily up here from the scrap journal. So that's one of the labels from the scrap journal. And that's the same. That's the same. And then back here, this is what we're going to be doing. This is the insert that I switched around. So this one was in that other pocket. It's our photo flip insert. And I added one of the corner pockets from the Graceful Edge Decorative Edge add-on. And I did a little bit of a cluster of ephemera. So this is what we're going to do to the back here. And so that's what I switched out there. So then I had to put some inserts in here. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I think that's the only thing I've changed. So I'll show you what I put in here when we get to this. But I did also want to tell you what I did off camera. I went through all of the printed ephemera that I have printed out for this project from the scrap journal, the tags, and from the build embellishments, and these pieces of ephemera from the scrap journal. I went ahead and I cut everything out and folded it if it needed to be folded. So these were the ones that we printed. These are build embellishments that we printed 2 to a page. So they were smaller. And then I cut out, these were the inserts for one of the envelopes. So I cut all those out because we haven't used them yet. All of the different tags that have been printed. And then there were 2 small envelopes, and we're going to use those as inserts. I haven't put it together yet, but we're going to use those as inserts. So I've done that as well. And have I done anything else? Besides prepping, I have an awesome idea. I've prepped some stuff for the back, the inside back cover, and maybe the inside front cover. So we'll just see how far we get in this video. So let's start with the back side of the fin. So this is the back side of the first fin, and this is the back side of the second. So we need to do the corner pocket and then decide if I'm going to move this insert out of here, which I probably will because it is a little bit difficult to get this insert in that little slit. Let me move that now that I've rambled on for an hour. So let's go ahead and start just with the pocket. Alright, so to add that corner pocket, what you're going to need out of the Basically Amazing Graceful, and if also, I just wanted to kind of remind you guys, if you're using the Charming Decorative Edge, oops, if I can find it, the Charming Decorative Edge, they're just 2 different decorative edges, but the page numbers are the same. So if whatever we're using in this, the page number will be the same in this for that same thing, except it'll have this edge instead of this edge. All of these templates are available in my Etsy shop. They are printable. They're instant download digital printable papers, printable templates, and these are workbooks. So I make these workbooks by laminating and putting the traceable templates on top. I have a whole playlist on different ways I've made workbooks. I will put that up here and down below if you want to kind of check it out. But it does help. It does help tremendously in helping you make an album quick and easy. I know it doesn't, whoops, how'd that get out of there? Watch this. I'm gonna fix it right now by snip, snip, ta-da. It does make it quick and easy, and it keeps you more organized. So page 48 is the decorative edge, what do I call it, corner pockets. And I printed the vintage polka dot page, so I've already used the other one on the back fin. So what I did was I just cut it out. I scored there and added tape and then notched the corners. So we've got a pocket ready to go. So I'm going to move those aside. And I wonder if we should, just in case we have to cut something off, let me move this out of the way for a second. So the pocket's going to go like this. So I'm going to fold one of these edges down, and I'm going to attach the bottom piece, the piece that's going to be on the bottom, to the side so that things don't get stuck on it. Make sure I got that edge. Oh, I got a little bit extra sticking out here. You will probably see that, so you want to go ahead and remove that. Okay, so the pocket's going to go like this. So I was thinking about using this piece on here, this really pretty, this is part of the ephemera pack, and I kind of fussy cut out a little bit more of the white space. I cut more of that away because I thought this would be really cute here, and I kind of want to use this butterfly because of the flowers, and then this saying right here that says best of friends, because in the back one I used together always, I mean tea and cake, right? Together always. So these were both ephemera pieces. I fussy cut out the white parts around them a little bit. I have them in here. Can you see the little pieces? Yeah, I mean, it's not much, but to me, I think it just looks nicer without all of that extra white around there. You got a little bit, but not much. So those are 3 separate pieces. So this says together always. So I thought this would be cute that this one says best of friends. Whoops. Because flowers and butterflies, you know, are best of friends. So I thought I would do something like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm sorry, you guys. That's terrible. I need to put this up. I need to quit saying that. It's not even, I'm not even making fun of anybody or myself. I'm just, the chick who did that video made me laugh so hard because we all do it. We all say, I'm going to go ahead. All of us do. All YouTubers. And it's funny because we always say it. Anyway, the way she did this parody, it was just funny. She's a makeup artist and she's like, I'm gonna just go ahead and go ahead. And it's so funny. Oh. Anyway, sometimes we just need a good laugh. Just a good laugh. So I'm just using art glitter glue. You could use whatever glue you have. You could use a tape runner if you want. Should I put it over here in the middle or have it over here? Let's do it kind of in the middle. Oh, I also wanted to point out that I kind of went along the edge there and just made it jagged. Instead, it was like a straight, you know, rectangle type thing. I just kind of made it really jagged looking. I just think that looks a little better. I don't know why. I like it. But that was easy. That's cute. I don't have any glue back here, do I? So, let's go back here, and this is just going to go right here. Now, I'm not going to put it on the edge of the page. Here, I just put it on the edge of the mat. I don't know, I think it looks cute, because it actually should go on the edge of the page, but since I've already matted everything, I'm just going to put it on the page mat. But look how cute that is, right? It's just a cute little pocket. So I'm going to add this on. Like this. All right, so I just think that's cute. That's a cute little cluster of embellishments. So then this can go here, like that. Alright, that looks good. I like it. What do you guys think? I mean, obviously, as you've noticed throughout the video series, is that I keep moving things around. And you can totally do that too. I mean, it's just that simple. Just, okay, well, I like this. This is one of my favorites, but I'm going to move it to this pocket because I think it'll look better. So, you're not stuck with any one decision that you make when you're making inserts and embellishing and things. It's just fun that you can move stuff around. Okay, so I'm going to leave that insert there and that one there. So for here, I have chosen all of my little things here. Oh, I wanted to point out too, one of the 4x6 photo mats back here, oops, what do we got going on here? I matted the back, so I guess I'll show you now. I matted the back of my 4x6 photo mat with some of the paper collection. So this piece was just one piece I've been cutting out. So over here, there was a whole strip, and I just took that and cut it down to a 4-inch strip and then did by 6-inch. So both of these pieces came from the same piece of paper, same piece of cardstock. So I just kind of wanted to show you that really quick. And matter of fact, I'm going to cut this little piece off here so I can store it just a little easier. So that's what I did. So I cut that down, inked it up, and matted the back side of this photo. Now this add-on photo mat is on cardstock. It's on 80-pound white cardstock. And so that's in here. You could put a photo on both sides. And then this is left over. Oh, I haven't even inked it up or matted it. I may wait to mat it depending on what we have left over. This is left over from a page that we printed out. So we've got 2 of them. So I'm going to put 1 in each pocket. And then this is a 3x4 add-on photo mat, also printed on 80-pound cardstock. And I matted it with one of these cut-apart pieces. And I haven't picked one out for this one yet. Let's see. I mean, I kind of like, well, that one's got a heart taken out of it. Let's see. Favorite day. What are we looking at here? Oh, we got a lot of pinks going on. Well, we might not have really a big choice. I guess we could use this one. So I picked one out for there. We may not keep it that one, but there's that. So I'm going to put this one back. And then this is one of the tags from the scrap journal pages that we printed off. So here's another one. I just inked this up on both sides and put a pull on it. So that's pretty simple. Oh, and then this one, I haven't done anything yet to this. I mean, I cut it out. These were the little envelopes. The little coin envelopes that were printed out. I cut it out and folded it, but I have not glued it together yet. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm just going to use a little bitty bit of art glitter glue. And I don't know what I'm going to put inside of it yet. We might just put a scrap of coffee stained paper in there. But I wanted to hold it together with a little Tim Holtz tiny paper clip. Yep, I will try to add those to my Amazon list. So yeah, so that is all of the inserts. So it ends up being 5. I like to keep my inserts at odd numbers. Do you guys do that too? Let me know in the comments if you guys keep your inserts at odd numbers. Sometimes I don't always. It just really depends on how involved the insert might be. I keep my Tim Holtz paper clips in a jar. I've got a bunch of them, bunch of paper clips. So I just keep them in a little jar. I think I got these in the wedding aisle at Hobby Lobby. I think they were for wedding favors. I'm not really sure, but they're kind of cute because they can sit on their side like that. Like the old-fashioned candy jars, you know. I don't know, it's cute. Alright, so there's the paper clip for that. Alright, so let's prep all these little pieces. Alright, I'm gonna ink everything up that needs to be inked up. And then I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got everything inked. I'm sorry, I've got everything inked. So this one, I'm not sure I'm not even sure I'm even gonna mat it. So I think I'll just stick it in here. Oh, that looks cute, just like that. I love that. And then let's see, let's move those 2 small ones aside. Then let's put these. Let's mat the back of our photo mats. This is a Scotch tape, advanced tape glider, the pink advanced tape glider. Again, I have a link down in the description box for the replacements from Tape Depot that are specifically for the pink tape glider. So there's that one. And it's a really good deal. You get a box of 12 or 24 or something like that. Really good price, really fast on their shipping. I really like them. Really like it. Okay. And if you get the wrong one, you can, it'll still work, but you'll fight it a little bit more. So that's why I try to link it so you guys can get the right one. Okay, so we got these 2. So do I want we could have this one facing this way. Because of the way we cut this, it's a little bit of a, and then maybe we could do these like this or something. All right, let's do this one. I'm not going to put a hole reinforcement on this because you don't have to. Since there's already one there, you don't have to add one. I'm just going to punch the hole. I'm not going to put one on the back. This is just a regular office hole punch. And then I'm just going to add some baker's twine. Just put it through there and do a quick little knot. So this can go like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut some of that off. And this can go here. So that's cute. Looks like there's a lot of things going on in there. Or this can go like this. And then this could maybe attach to the maybe attached to the tag. I don't know. So I'll just keep fiddling with that until I like it. Until I like the way it looks. But in the end, it doesn't matter. It's gonna look good just with all the different layers and stuff. If we did it like this. There. See, that looks good. So what do we think about doing the 2 3x4 photo mats there? I kind of dig it. It's simple but beautiful. More room for photos, which your photos are definitely, you know, a showcase in a page setup like this. So I think, oh, and I also need to decide if I want to do a label on the other page. So I think we will do that. It's simple but beautiful. Like this, it's simple but beautiful once you get your photos on there. So a label. Should we do a label? This is my ephemera holder, aka ephemera keeper. I have a whole playlist, make this start to finish. I have added some things to it. These pretty butterflies. I'll have in the playlist for this, in the description box for the playlist, the description box for these videos, I will add the additional links to the things I've used because I've changed out my covers. This is a different paper collection from what I made it with, but isn't it pretty? I mean, I found another paper collection even that I want to print out and put on one of my covers. I think it's cool. It's like an ever-evolving ephemera keeper, you know? All right, back to the point. I need a label. Back to my whole point. Or may or may not need a label. I've used a rectangle one here. I wonder what a square one might look like over here instead of a rectangle. Oh, I don't want to, I can maybe put one down here. Oh, there's a heart there. What if I put one right here? This one's actually on sticker paper, so I can just stick it right down. I kind of dig that. I feel like it might need a little something more to go with it though. Uh-oh. And then I'm going to add this cute little, from the embellishment pack, one of the little, looks like a coppery type heart. Yeah, that looks cute. like it. That's a good place to do a little bit of journaling about what's in here, or maybe the date or the event or whatever you want to put there. So the next thing, I need to get me some 3x4. You can see this cover here is also from that same paper collection that I used, that I like. Look at, it's so pretty. I need 3x4s. So I want them to be on paper. This is a 24-pound paper. You don't have to use a thick cardstock when they're just photo mat. Is this more than one? When they're just photo mats, because you're just really wanting to that photo corner. You're just really wanting that photo corner, and the black mat. It just really makes it pop. Really makes it stand out. So let me stamp them first with the 3x4. This is an optional step. If you didn't want to do this, you could just leave it blank. Totally up to you. And I'm going to use the tape runner, and we're going to tape them down. The other ones are on there temporarily, so I need to go back and tape those down. Whoa. Just bent my paper. Yeah, that looks super good. Super good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is one of my favorites. This and the photo flip insert. Yeah, I like it's the same template. It's just one is right side up, one's upside down, and it's actually part one of a two-part envelope. But I love it. I think it turned out super cute. I think we need to add some more printable envelopes in here if we can find the space. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right, so then we've got this here. I'm wondering if we should add a label up top. Does this one need a label? A label, because you could put a photo here if you wanted to. I think we'll just leave it. I think we'll just leave it like that. I think we'll just leave them. So let me get all this stuff prepped and ready to go, and I will be right back. So I've got everything cut out and prepped and ready to go. I wanted to say though, my Distress Oxide Walnut Stain ink pad. I've been struggling with this pad to get it to re-ink properly, and it dries out super fast, and I'm sure it has something to do with like the oxide properties in it or something. But what I did off camera was I took this refresher. This is Ink Essentials ink refresher for water-based stamp pads and markers. And I don't know if you're supposed to use this on the Distress Oxide, but I did, and it made a world of difference. So you literally just squirt it onto your ink pad. You can kind of maybe see where I kind of squirted and it kind of got wet all the way around there. It's not just water. This is made of something, glycerin or something. I don't know. Let's see. I'm sure it doesn't say what it's made of, but it's not water, I don't think, because this will react with water. So anyway, so let me know in the comments if anybody knows if you can use this or not. I will put this in my Amazon list if I can find it. I have a very specific Amazon list for this project if you want to check it out. But if it's good and we can use it on our oxides, I will put it in there, because it sure did make it a lot easier to ink things up. So just throwing that out there. Okay, so I prepped the mats for the two inside covers, front and back, and the spine here and the flap cover. So what you're going to need out of the Basically Amazing foundations is, these are two of the leftover pieces. These were two from page, I'll show you, from page 10D. So we used the main base page 10D, but we didn't use this long pocket. So we had two of those. So we're going to use those. And So these are the two mats for the covers for this album. So it's on page 51C. So I actually printed two out of the 51C of the vintage polka dot, because I thought I would do the front and back the same, but I changed my mind. So vintage polka dot on white cardstock, page 51C, and then I didn't print this out, I just traced it out because I already had it cut out. But then I traced 51C onto this pattern paper. I realized I hadn't used this yet in the album. It's the back side of this. Because I have this out in my hand because the smaller page, or the smaller cover, that's the wraparound, is page 52D. That's the mat for it, and that's the back side of it. So, or I inked this one side up because I thought that'd be pretty. Let's just see what it all looks like together. So that's what you need out of the foundations. So I had this out, so that's when I was like, oh, well, I'll just use that on the front cover instead of the vintage polka dot. So then out of the Basically Amazing Graceful, I just took the mat for the spine that I used. So I used this spine right here. This is on page 5. It's the 2-page spine, 2 and 5 page spine. I used the mat, traced the mat out onto, this was just a scrap I had in my scraps. And I was going to use this side with the hearts, but I kind of like this side better. So we'll see. We'll see. So we can we're definitely using this because I've already prepped one more thing, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So this is going to have a pocket on it like this. Okay, and then here's for the spine piece, this that I prepped, and then this was what I was going to use here. Right? It looks good, but what if we had it on this side? So this could match the front cover, because this is going here with a pocket. There's going to be a pocket. Whoops, sorry I bumped you. So it could kind of like be, you know, the same but different. I think we'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. Let's do that. Oh, so this is the page I inked up first right after I sprayed the ink with that ink refresher. Check it out. I mean, wow. Just wow. All right, let's start with the front since I need to finish prepping this. So I removed the one long tab. Do I have it sitting here somewhere? Is this it right here? I removed the long tab on the one side, and then I scored these 3 tabs and put tape on them. Now all I need to do is notch the corners out like this. Whoops. And then I'm going to flip these 2 short tabs down, and then I'm going to put the long tab, I'm going to attach the long tab to the 2 short tabs. Burnish that really quick, just so it lays a little flatter. Alright, and I'm going to take my tape runner. You could use liquid glue here if you want to. And I used to only use like Fabri-Tac and stuff like that when I was matting things, but this works really good too. So I'm just going to line this up. I'm going to go out towards the edge a little bit. You may or may not line up with your spine piece or your binding piece there. Just depends on how you trim that day, at least in my case. It always depends on how I end up trimming something. All right, and then I'm going to put the pocket down. I don't have an insert for the front pocket yet, or a thought yet, so I'm working on that. So I might have to just do the insert separate, but I do want to show you the kind of the base of what I'm going to use for the back pocket. So I'm just going to lay this on here. This should be about the same height as your mat for your cover. Lay that on there. Burnish it we have a ton of scraps left over, so we can put a lot of stuff in here. We can add a lot of things into this pocket if we want to, or we can just put photo mats, whatever we want to do. But there's that. Also wanted to tell you guys, I don't know if I said, there's timestamps down below in the description box if you want to jump around this video. I always forget to say that. I don't know. Okay, and then in the very back here, we did decide that, so let's ink that up really quick before I forget. So yeah, it's just a lot better. It's inking a lot better. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I mean, I was looking for something and I ran across that refresher in my cabinet. And I was like, well, since I really need to get a new pad anyway, let's try it out now before I get a new pad and see what happens. So I'm glad I did. Okay, so this is going to go here, and we need to remove, well, let's put the tape first. We need to remove all that paper backing. So I wanted to also to say, well, while we're doing this, and I guess I'll have to replace that real quick. I wanted to also say that so far, I only have used 2 of each of the papers. Well, actually no. I still have 1 full sheet of the paper collection in here that I haven't touched yet. And because remember, I took 1 of each pattern, except 1 pattern I did get a 3rd sheet. I don't remember what sheet that was. So, but there was one thing I haven't showed you yet that I've used. I used a whole full sheet that I haven't showed you yet, but I'll show you in just a second. I'm just excited. I'm just getting ahead of myself, and I apologize. I really think it's a fun idea to think that you could literally make 2 of these if you wanted to, out of the same paper collection. So this is the tape from the Tape Depot place. Make sure I got it the right way, and it just slides on there. Just kind of want to thread it around. Okay, where was I at? And also too, I mean, I like using my tape runner, but I need to get a new bottle of Fabri-Tac. So that's also another reason why I've been gravitating towards my tape runner. So, you know, there really, you know, a lot of times there's no real set reason why I choose the glue. There are a few, but yeah, I feel like the Fabri-Tac and the tape runner are interchangeable when it comes to matting anything for some reason. I'm sure everybody's got their own personal preference, so you go with your own personal preference. Okay, so now we got that. I am going to burnish that because we've got the magnets. And you could put a photo mat here. This is actually for the 5x7 photos. So if you wanted to, you could put a 5x7 photo there. Instead of matting it, you could put a 5x7 photo there and a label or something. You could also do a 4x6 photo here with a label. That's a really good idea, actually. Or not even a label. You can just leave it like that for now if you wanted to. Let's just temporarily, I'm just going to put a little bit of tape here, a little bit of tape there. We'll just temporarily put this up here. And we'll think about it. We'll let it sit and marinate. Marinate? Marinade? Marinade? Yeah, that's what we'll do. But I do want to stamp it before I move on. Okay. And then let's attach the spine mat. So as I'm recording these videos, you guys are seeing the videos. Oh, let's put one down the middle just in case. You guys are seeing the videos for the ephemera holder, ephemera keeper. I think we've decided it's going to be called an ephemera keeper. I haven't changed it on the videos yet, but like on the titles or anything. But and you guys really seem to be really liking the ephemera holder. And one of the biggest things I've heard people say so far is that, well, I need more room. I need more room. You can make as many as you want. You can make them as thick as you want. Like the thickest one I've got so far is the 3-fin one, and it's packed full. This one has my my vintage envelopes and inserts, and it has the build embellishments 1, 2, 3, and 4 in it. And this one's pretty thick. You know, you can make as many as you want. This one is the 2-fin, the one we made on video. This is my prototype. It's a 2-fin. You can make as many as you want. And you can have them as thick as you want. But don't feel like you can only have one. So you can make as many as you want, and you can label them for whatever you want to use them for. So don't feel like you're limited to just a 2-fin or even a 3-fin. You can add as many as you can, as is, you know, allowed in there for space-wise. All right. I am going to do the same thing. This one's, I've already prepped that one with tape. So I'm going to come out to this outer edge a little bit. Because what I can do now, I come up to that outer edge just a little smidge. I can take this pocket and I can come back here just a little bit, and it actually gives me about 1/4 of an inch more in the depth of this pocket. So we'll do that. Alright. So, I think I already burnished that. Okay, so now we got this pocket. So, let me show you what I've already prepped. I don't think I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm just going to show you what I've prepped. Okay, so from the Basically Amazing Foundations, I took page 33C, which is actually a side pocket insert. Whoops, it doesn't, I remember I forgot to print the guide page. It's actually the side pocket insert for the C-sized album. Well, it's one of 2, so there's the other one. It's a little shorter. But I took this one and I traced it onto one of the 12 by 12 sheets. I traced it on one side, so then I scored it on this traced edge, and then I folded it in half, and then I cut it to make a booklet. So, I haven't even inked the inside. So we are going to use this for something that I think is going to be really cool. I think you guys are going to like it. So we're going to use this as an insert back here, like that. What do you guys think? Right? So I'm not going to tell you. We'll do this in the next video. And also, or maybe we won't do this in the next video. We might have to wait to do this until we do the front covers, or the outside covers even. So maybe we'll wait to do the inside inserts until after we're done with the outside cover. Oh gosh, we're going to be doing the covers next. Woohoo! So yeah, so that's going to be, we're going to do something with that in the video, in an upcoming video. Okay, so that is going to be there. So I know what I'm going to be doing with that. I'm just not going to tell you guys what that is. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to do in this video. Do let me know what you think down in the comments. Do be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And be sure to hit that bell notification. Somebody told me I don't know if this is true or not, and I've watched a video or two about this, that if you aren't getting notifications and you have turned your bell notification on, if you unsubscribe to my channel and then resubscribe to my channel and then turn the notifications on, somebody said that helps you get back into their whatever it is, AI algorithm. I don't know. It's, you start getting your notifications again. I don't even know the terminology for it. But so if you want to try that, feel free to go ahead and try that, to unsubscribe, subscribe, and then see if you start getting them notifications. But you have to turn on that bell notification. You have to hit the bell, and then there's a drop down menu. I don't know. Just anyway. So give it a try and let me know if it works. So, all right, you guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye.